Hello, welcome. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. I appreciate you stopping by my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you'll take a second, subscribe. If you're so inclined, you can hit that little bell icon and it'll actually tell you when there's new videos up. I really try and keep things different and fun for you guys. So if you ever have any suggestions or want anything in particular, please, that's why I'm here. I just want to share the love of movement, stretching, mindful movement, yoga, health, and wellness. That's my goal. So today we're going to focus on the core, you guys, getting that warm, fuzzy feeling in the belly, getting strong through the middle. I have so many people that are like, how do I lose this belly fat? Well, one, you want a strong core, right? But just doing, you can do a bazillion yoga or core strength or workout videos of any kind, but it really, abs are made in the kitchen, my friend. So I'll do my work and help you get that strong core. You do the work in the kitchen, eat right, drink your water, and get your rest, and uncover those beautiful abs. All right, you guys. So today, fun. We're going to start in tabletop. I know people always tell me I have kind of a twisted sense of fun, but these are fun. I love working the core, feeling a little bit of tightness in the tummy, that soreness in the belly and those abs from working hard. It's awesome. Love it. So in tabletop, let's just do a couple cat and cows. As we inhale, draw the belly down towards the floor, lift your gaze and lift your sit bones to the sky. Oh, as you exhale, lift your spine, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Inhaling it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. That fluidity, that just movement with your breath. Articulating those vertebrae one at a time. Mobility in the spine. Staying young and healthy through that spine. One more each direction. Just feels so good. And exhale, hollow. Inhaling back to your neutral spine. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, extend left arm and right leg, lengthening and reaching through the fingertips and the toes, working to create a nice horizontal line all the way down the back of the body. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, draw the elbow and knee in towards one another. Hollow the tummy and chest. Inhale, reach it out, and exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out, and exhale, pull it in. Just moving with your breath. Mindful, big movements, deliberate in everything we do. Last one, hold it in, squeeze. And inhale, reach it out, and release it down. Center your weight. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, extend right arm and left leg, square those hips, lengthen and reach to the fingertips and toes, strong through the belly. Our moving spinal balance. As you exhale, hollow the tummy and chest, draw the elbow and knee in. Inhale, reach it out, lengthen. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Move with your breath, my friends. Using those big dynamic movements. One more. And we pull it in and hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Inhale, reach it out. And release it down. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Sit bones back towards your heels. Forehead towards the mat. So we're going to get into some pretty dynamic movements. Always listening to your body, my friends, okay? Taking it at your pace, stopping if you need to stop. Remembering that every time you come back, doing one more and just getting stronger and stronger. As you're ready, extend those arms out nice and long. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift those hips to the sky, to down dog. Let's inhale it to high plank and exhale it back to down dog. One more just like that, then we're going to change it up if you like. And back to down dog if you wish. This time we're going to inhale it to high plank. And as you exhale, reach your left hand back towards that right leg. Tap it, and inhale it back to center. And reach back with the right hand. Tap it, and back to center. Alternating sides. Just reaching as far back as you can reach. Strengthening everything here. We are mindful with our movements. We are deliberate with each movement we make. We're moving at the pace of our breath. So making sure that you're staying connected with your breath. Feeling that range of motion in the shoulders, in the hips, feeling that strength in the core. One more each side. And we bring it back to plank. Holding your plank, you can be on your toes or your knees. We're going to come down onto that left forearm, right forearm, left hand, right hand. Now you can open up your feet a little bit if you like. That's going to give you a little bit bigger platform because we're working to keep those hips as steady as we can. One more this side. And we switch. Right forearm, left, right hand, left hand. Core staying strong. Draw that belly button in and up. One more. Walk your feet in. Lift your hips to down dog. Just breathe. Let those heels sink. Find your breath. End of your exhale, take the gaze between your hands. Walk your feet in to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Bring the hands behind the head, elbows are wide. Interlace your fingers if you like. We shift our weight to our left foot. Right knee lifts. Breathe. Now we can have our toes pointed or we can flex our foot, whatever you like. As you exhale, a little tuck. Draw the elbows towards your knee up towards the elbows, and then slowly open it back up, knee to 90. Exhale, close it, little crunch, and open. Exhale, little crunch, elbows towards the knee, and open. One more time, crunch, and open. Now let's sweep that right leg out to the side, and a side crunch, elbow to knee, and back out. Elbow to knee, and back out. Squeeze, and lower. Squeeze, and lower. One more time. Squeeze, and lower. Draw that knee back to center, and release it down. Nice job. And we shift our weight to that right foot. Left knee lifts to 90. And again, you can point or flex your foot. This is kind of our home base. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, little crunch. And open it back up to 90. Exhale, little crunch. Inhale back to 90. Exhale, crunch. And back to 90. Two more. Crunch. Draw that belly button in and up. One more time. Stability. Balance. Open that to 90. And then we open that left knee out to the left. A side crunch. As you exhale, lower the elbow, lift the knee, and back to center. Elbow to knee, and back to center. So we're lifting the knee and lowering the elbow, getting that oblique crunch. Breathe. One more. All the while working those stabilizing muscles in that supporting leg. Bring it back to center. And step it down. Release your hands. Nice work. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop. And let's just hold our plank. Breathe. So those stability exercises, you guys, those are intense. So just balancing in and of itself can be very challenging. Holding it that long, even more challenging. And then adding movement and muscle activation, oh my word. Let's open up those feet about the width of the mat. We take that left hand and tap the right shoulder. Bring it back down. Right hand taps the left shoulder. Bring it back down. So we're working to stabilize, to not move. Anything but the arm. Feeling that contraction in those core muscles, working your entire abdomen. Breathe. One more, each side. Keep those feet wide. Walk your hands back a little step and then press those sit bones to the sky. Breathe. Holding this position, we shift our weight to our left hand and we just reach back to the right or to the left toes. Release the right hand, left hand reaching back to the right toes. And breathe. So we're just holding our down dog position and we're alternating reaching back to tap the toes. Maybe it's the shin, maybe it's the kneecap. Whatever it is, it is. Breathe. One more time each side. A little active recovery. And let's walk those feet towards one another, taking the gaze towards one another. Taking your gaze towards the top of the mat and walk your feet in. Taking your gaze towards one another. I don't even know what that was. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm high, lean in and reach. My great brain does some funky things every now and again. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, other side. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, arch it back. Open your arms to a nice wide V. Gaze to the sky. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop. We're back to our high plank. Breathe. Let's rotate to side plank, extending arm. Rotate it back to center if you like. One push up. Rotate to the other side, side plank. Rotate it back to center if you like. One push up. Rotate and reach. Now you can do some with the push up and some without, just holding your plank. You decide what's right for you today. Breathe. So as we transition from our side plank to our plank and add that push up, yeah, we're getting all of those abdominal muscles. Added bonus of arms, shoulders, chest, back. Breathe. One more each side. How we doing? Warm fuzziness going on. We gotta love it. Last push up. And press it back to down dog. Those are good. Pressing through the palms of the hands. Guiding that weight back towards those heels. Let's alternate bending knees. Walk it out. No reason not to get a good hamstring and calf stretch in while we're here, right? Down dog's always a good place. As you exhale, let both heels sink. We inhale it to high plank and super slow. Let's take it down. Press it through up dog and sit it back to child's pose. And we're just going to check in here. Roll the wrists. We've done a lot in that plank position. Both directions. Just feeling good. And then relax. Let's extend those arms out nice and long, placing the forearms to the mat. We're going to inhale up to a plank position, either on our toes or our knees. And we're going to drop our hips to the right, to center, to the left, back to center. So really important that we keep that belly button drawn in and up. And we're not sagging through those hips and allowing the pelvis to just sink towards the mat. Doing our best to keep that level plank when we come back to center. Really firing up those obliques. And as we come back to center plank, that rectus abdominis. Drawing that belly button in and up, engaging those transverse. Breathe. One more time each side. And release the knees. Press it back to child's pose. Stretch out those shoulders. Find your breath. And let's slowly walk the hands up. Come over into a hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down towards the top. How you doing? You feeling it? Feel good, I hope? Challenging, I hope? Doable, I hope? I hope it's all good, you guys. So we're going to keep those soles of the feet glued to the mat. And we're going to lean back just a bit. Now, something fun you can do if you want to. You don't have to stop and get anything. But if you think of it next time, or you want to do it later, grab a block or added weight, a soup can, a water bottle, doesn't matter, whatever it is. And as you alternate lifting a leg, you would pass that underneath the leg. Take it down, pass it back under the other leg. So keeping one foot, you don't have to do anything. You can just keep those arms extended out, keeping that belly button drawn in. Wherever you want your arms, we're just alternating, lifting. So if you want a little bit more, don't have that other foot on the mat. Breathe. You want a little bit more? Straighten your legs. You can do it a little bit, or you can straighten them all the way out. You decide. So what's right? Maybe you do a couple. Maybe you mix it up. One knee bends as you pull in, the other one's long. Maybe both are long. Maybe you keep it touching the floor. You do you. Find your place and breathe. Last one. So, and butterfly, soles of the feet together, and just round it forward. We want to make sure that we're taking care of that lower back. So sometimes as the core starts to fatigue, it all goes into that lower back. So really important that you keep those core muscles engaged. And slowly let's roll it up. Find your breath. Now we're going to come back onto the forearms. So one thing that I notice, sometimes with myself, but what I see often is you just sink in. I want you to lift out of those shoulders. So lifting the chest towards the sky, hands are right down by your sides. We're going to take those legs long. You can have your toes touching with the knees bent or legs long. And we're going to open, tap the heels, bring it in and tap the heels. Open and close. So keeping that chest lifted, moving those feet in and out, being mindful of that lower back so we're not arching the back, but drawing that belly button in and down. Tapping and in. Tap and in. So not only are we working that rectus abdominis, we're working those hip flexors, those quads. Breathe, those adductor muscles, the inner thighs. 2 more. And last one. And pull those knees in. Now go ahead and just kind of sink into that lower back and into those shoulders. That should feel really good. Breathe. Now again, lift out of those shoulders. Extend the legs. Now one leg at a time. Lower. And lift. Other leg lower. And lift. Again, lower and lift. Other side, lower and lift. Are we still lifting out of that chest, out of those shoulders as we alternate? Breathe. Last one each side, and then we're going to do 4 with both legs, or keep it 2 with alternating. 2 on each side. Keeping that belly button drawn in. Doing your best not to let that back arch. One more time. and pull those knees in. Go ahead and release it down onto your back. Now that should feel super good. Pull the knees in nice and tight. Find your breath. Let's extend those arms out to a T. And we're going to pull those knees out and away from us to create a 90-degree bend, like you're sitting in a high back chair. We're going to slowly lower both knees to the right, almost all the way down. And then come back to center. Now lower to the left, almost all the way down. And back to center. Now you can keep with that 90 degrees, or you can extend those legs and slowly lower to the right, as low as you like. Just be mindful that the shoulder's not lifting off the mat. And then ever so slowly to the left. So your range is your range. Be true to you and really work to keep those feet or those legs in a 90-degree bend. There's this sneakiness that the body does to make things easier. And you'll feel your legs kind of pull away from you, increasing the angle. We want to keep that a 90-degree angle. Oh, super firing up those obliques. Working on the flexibility in the spine. One more time each side. And then let's come back to center. Keeping those left toes pointed towards the sky, lower that right leg out. Again, keeping at 90 degrees and just let that right leg hang off to the side. Noticing the work that's happening, the stretch that's happening. Breathe. And slowly lift that right leg back to center. And now take that left leg out. We're going to keep that 90 degrees. Just letting that left leg hang off to the side and notice what's happening in the body, what's working. Shaky? Heck yeah, I hope so. And slowly lift that left leg back towards the sky. Pull the knees in towards your chest. Give them a little squeeze and rock side to side. So always checking in and making sure that things aren't headed just into that lower back. That's a really good sign that you are not engaging those core muscles that we need to engage. So be mindful of that, my friends. Coming back to center. Let's extend that right leg out. Bring the hands behind your head. Just gently stacking the hands below the head. We're going to inhale and we're going to rotate that right elbow to the left knee, and then switch. And then switch. So working, rather than the elbow per se, to get the shoulder to the knee. So that's going to really work to rotate even more through that torso and make us work just a little bit harder. There's this tendency to draw the elbow in. We want to open the elbow out and bring the shoulder in, deepening that rotation. Breathe. Let's do 2 more. 1 more each side. And bring it in. Release it down. Release your hands. Let's extend that right leg. Hands behind that right leg anywhere you like. Extend that left leg out. Now we can make smaller scissors, keeping those legs a little closer together, or you can open up those scissors and make them big. We're going to lift the upper body if that feels okay to you. And 2 tugs of that right leg and switch. 2 tugs of the left leg and switch. 2 tugs. 2 tugs. So as we scissor kick those legs, flexibility, hamstrings, calves, mobility in the hips. And with that upper body, yeah, we're still getting those lower abdominals, even if that upper body is down. But with that upper body engaged and lifted, It's really deep all through that core. Find your breath. One more each side. And pull it in. Release your upper body down and just pull those knees in. Bring the hands behind your thighs. Now as we rock up, let's see if we can stop before those toes touch. Rock it up. Sit tall. We're going to do 5 more just like that. Roll it back. Rock it up. Don't touch. Roll it back. Rock it up. Don't touch. Rock it back. And roll it up 2 more times. 1 more. At the top, release your hands. Find your breath. If you like, begin to extend the legs a little or a lot. Breathe, lifting through the crown of the head, drawing that belly button in and up. Add flex of the feet. A bend to the knees. Pull the hands into heart center, and we alternate, rotating. Just keeping those knees centered, keeping those feet flexed, just rotating side to side. Again, firing up those obliques. You guys have been working so hard. You'll probably feel this pretty much right away. 3 more times each side. Breathe. Breathe 1 more time each side. Nice job. And open it up to butterfly. Hinge it forward. Oh my goodness, that feels good. We're getting there, my friends. Slowly rolling it up. Let's pull those knees together, and we're going to come over onto our side. So go ahead and slide on down your mat a little bit. We're going to come down onto our forearm. Legs are long and slightly out in front of us. Knees can be bent or long. You decide what's right, okay? So options here. You can remain on your forearm. If you like, you can extend the arm out. We're going to take that top arm, and we're going to lift as we reach and come back down. Lift and reach and come back down. So a little bit of a pike position. As we come up onto the hand, if you are on your forearm, remain on your forearm and just lift those legs, lowering the arm to reach to touch those toes. So just a little bigger movement if that arm is extended. You decide what's right. Last 2. Last 1. Hold. Breathe. And release. And switch sides. So you can just roll on over, or you can do like I'm doing and switch. And either on that forearm, knees can be bent slightly forward, legs can be long. You can remain on your forearm. Arm comes up. We lift and reach and come back down. You can go directly right down onto that on your side with that arm long, if you like, and adding that lift and reach and lift and reach. You feel that warm fuzziness in those obliques, keeping those toes pointed. Oh, we're so close, you guys. So close. Breathe. Lift. 3 more. Lift. Last 2. Okay, hold it. Breathe. Hold, 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 hold. Awesome. And bring it down. Pull those knees in. Oh, go ahead and open up the chest towards the sky. I ended up all the way off my mat. I don't even know what's going on. So wherever you are, guys, just make sure you have room to stretch. That feels so good. Release your hand, and we just take it to the other side. So pulling those knees in up towards your chest, taking it to the opposite side. Arm extends out, and take your gaze out over that extended arm. That just feels so good. You guys did amazing. I hope that was fun. Challenging. Maybe even got a little sweat going. I hope so. Go ahead and bring it back to center. Hands behind your thighs. Rock it up. Let's turn and face one another. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips point towards your bottom. Just press and lift your chest to the sky. Stretching out through that belly, through the chest, through the shoulders. And gently release. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, release that right hand down. Left arm up and over. Get that long stretch through those obliques, through that side body. Inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. And exhale, other side. I hope those endorphins are dancing. I hope you're going to feel a little bit of tenderness in that tummy tomorrow and the next day. Just make you think of me. Inhale, reach. Both arms come up. And exhale, pull those hands to heart center. You guys, I appreciate you more than you know. I hope you enjoyed class today. I hope you feel amazing. I hope you go out and just have an incredible day. Until the next time, my friends, namaste.